So people, those are preparing for 2025 attempt, I will give some important strategies. It's a last moment strategy we call, right? So you are left with hardly how many days? Your exam is on 25th of May and today date is 2nd of Feb, right? 2nd Feb, and 2025 meaning you will be having 29 days in the February month, and today is the 2nd Feb, mean almost 27 days in the Feb. March 30, April, March 31, April 30, and May 25. How many days are left? So 25 plus this 25, 50, 50 plus 60, almost 50, 60, 110 days are remaining. Hardly 110 days is days are remaining for the prelims exam. Those are giving exam this time or this year. And in this 110 days, listen carefully, 110 days, for almost 50 days, we'll go under sleeping only, right? Half of the day, almost 6-7 hours we have to sleep, 6-7 hours sleeping and food, those things, that thing. At least 12 hours we have to remove from that. So 12 hours. So here even 12 hours also will not study properly. So here 110 days I will take as on average. So here's 8 hours. You have to prepare 8 hours. Otherwise there is no meaning in giving the exam this year. You should not tell the excuses, no sir, I have the classes since morning 8:30 to around 4 o'clock, sir. That also Vilas sir is taking the classes, right? He is not leaving the before 4 o'clock. No excuses. Nobody will listen your excuses. Please keep in the mind first, right? So because we always think to give the excuses, they will listen the excuses, but it will not get the result, then that is problem to you only, right? So here the people will not ready to listen the excuses. They always want the result. They will ask only one question, whether you clear the exam or not. Right? They will not ask the question whether you attend the classes up to 4 o'clock or night 12 o'clock. They will not bother about what you have done. Just they will ask whether you clear the exam or not. That's what I'm telling. So 8 hours per day, 8 hours into, if you take 100 hours also, sorry, 100 days also, so you're almost 800 hours. So 800 hours. In this 800 hours, this is very important. Just leave about 10 days. Just I'm taking only 800 hours. In this 800 hours, so here maximum 4 subjects are most important to clear the prelims exam. To clear the prelims exam, 4 are very important. One is polity and environment and ecology, science and tech, economy and economic survey, budget, and one what you can add here, geography. Listen, so here geography. So every year around 12 plus questions comes. Why I'm writing here polity? Because if you read twice, thrice, you can easily remember the concepts here. It's not like history and geography, it needs multiple revisions. If you read, even if you do 3 to 4 revisions also, you can easily answer all the questions. So but minimum 3 revisions you have to plan accordingly. Minimum 3 revisions should be done before the exam. Without 3 revision of that polity book, Lakshmikant book, so if you are appearing in the exam, all the 4 options looks correct only, right? That's what I'm telling. Read at least 3 revisions. Do at least 3 revisions. 1 reading and 3 revisions. Total 4 time reading. Don't think the first reading is not the revision. First time is the reading, and after reading 4 revisions. I mean total 4 time reading, right? You have to read the book 4 times. First reading and 3 revisions, right? 1 plus 3, total 4. And environment ecology, I will take the environment classes and just read the class notes. And I will suggest two important source. One is PT 365. I will not write here because I am in different coaching and I recommend the other coaching. So, but PT 365 is a very good material. Just read that one. And one more is the IAS Parliament. There is one book called magazine called IAS Parliament, which is published by Shankar IAS, right? Very good magazine, IAS Parliament. I will upload in my group also. You can go through that. So one is IAS Parliament and second one is PT 365 for environment ecology only, right? So you have to read 2 current affairs. One is PT 365 and IAS Parliament, most important. And science and tech. So again, PT 365, only PT 365, and one more is that IAS Parliament. Read both PT 365 and IAS Parliament. But for economy and economic survey and budget, just read the like summary note of any 2 coachings. I will name the coachings also. Just go through there is summary note, because you can't read the entire that economic survey. It is more than 700 pages, right? It is very difficult to read 700 pages at this time. So don't waste the time. And even So myself also I will go through that economic survey. It takes time, and I will make the short notes, and I will upload in the next month, and whatever notes I'll upload in that group, you just go through that short notes. So definitely you'll answer around 80% of the question from the economic survey and the budget, right? So just don't read the entire economic survey and budget, just go through the notes I will upload in the group. Just go through that. That is sufficient for economic survey and the budget. And if sir Sudhir sir gives any notes, you just follow his sir notes for economic survey and budget. Otherwise, economy also very, and without concept of economy you will not understand the budget and economic survey. That's why first you have to read the economy basics, and then you read the economic survey and the budget, right? And then geography, my only class notes are enough. Don't waste your time by reading some other source now. Only stick to the class notes, and if you read the NCERTs, just revise it. And if you are not yet read, don't touch the NCERTs. Take it, I'll repeat once again. If you already read the NCERTs, just revise it. And if you are not yet started, just now don't read the NCERT. Now it is not the time to read the NCERTs, right? The NCERTs are just to base, to get the clarity, and already have done the main part only. Then what is need of, there is no need of reading the NCERT now, right? Just focus on the class notes, and from class notes you will get the direct questions. So minimum, so if the 20 questions comes, definitely they will answer more than 15 questions. That's my guarantee. Just but read the class notes properly. Just revise the class notes properly. 15 questions from here, and around 12 to 15 questions comes from this part, but minimum 10 questions you will easily answer if you revise 3 times. And within that 3 revision, you have to do the revision of only 4 important topics, right? So because there are 76 chapters, but read this only 4 chapters. So out of 76 chapters of that Lakshmikant book, read only 4 chapters. Most of the question will repeat, right? The first one is the parliament, most important. So parliament, every year many questions repeats from the parliament. And second very important topic is fundamental rights, fundamental duties, and DPSP. So here every year minimum 3 to 4 questions repeats from these fundamental rights, duties, and the DPSP, and 3 to 4 questions from the parliament, then the union government, and then the constitutional bodies. Just focus on this constitutional bodies and committees. That economic committee, public committee, there are many committees are there, right? And the different types of bills passed in the parliament, so simple majority, special majority, absolute majority, right? And different types. And one more is in the constitutional body, again the most important is election commission and CAG, and even attorney general, president, all they comes under very important constitutional bodies. Just read all the constitutional bodies, right? And just read the committee part and union government part, fundamental rights and fundamental duties, DPSP, and parliament. That is more than enough for the polity, for the prelims point of view. Again for mains you have to read all the chapters, but now you don't have the time. Just revise these chapters, right? And under environment ecology, whatever topics I will cover, just stick to the class notes. You will get most of the questions. So here at least out of every 20 plus question repeats, and you will be able to answer minimum 15 questions from the if you attend my classes. After DM will start the environment ecology. Then when you attend the environment ecology classes, definitely you will attend, you will answer minimum 15 questions. That's my guarantee. But you have to attend the classes properly, right? And 15 questions from geography, 15 questions from environment ecology, 10 questions from polity, and around 10 questions repeats from science and tech every year. And definitely you will answer 5 questions by reading those 2 sources. That 2 sources is enough. Now don't read anything else for the science and tech. Just read those 2 current affairs magazines. One is Vision 365, and one is IAS Parliament magazine, right? 5 questions you will be definitely you will get 5 questions easily. And geography 15 questions. So just stick to this source. So at 10 question, 15 question, 15, 30, 30, 40, 40 plus 5, 45 questions. 45 questions into 2 also 90 marks. 90 marks, 10, 15, 15, 25, 30, 30, 45. Okay, this is not given, right? Okay, around 10 questions from this part. So you are almost 55 questions. So I am taking any lower part only. If you answer 55 questions correctly, you will get 110 marks. So it is easy to clear the exam. Don't stick to this strategy, right? Now don't take extra burden. And in the history part, only read the modern history now, right? Don't ancient, medieval, art and culture, world, it's very difficult to complete. Now completely skip the world history, because world history is not there in the prelim syllabus, right? So completely skip the world history part. And in the modern history, completely skip, only read up to the 1857 to 1947. Again, don't read the post-independence part. That is not there for the prelims. After 1947 till it's a part of, again, mains. So only read 1857 to 1947 and important freedom struggles, important battles, governors, their contributions, and important commissions: Butler Commission, Sadler Commission, that Relief Commission. Different commissions came to India. Woods Dispatch Commission. They'll ask the question from the commissions, and they'll ask the question like, sequence, arrange the battles in a sequence: Quit India movement, and even that non-cooperation movement. They'll give 3-4 movement, and they'll ask the question to arrange in a chronology. So just read the modern history properly, and if time permits, just read the ancient history, and not just completely skip the modern this one medieval. You can skip the medieval, just read the ancient. Within ancient, just focus on the architecture part. So like different types of Dravidian architecture, and even we are having Western architectures. So just only, and for the architecture part, read only one small book is there, Tamil Nadu state government book, 11th class book. Just read that one book is sufficient, right? And only 11th class Tamil Nadu book that covers your ancient medieval both. Read that small book, hardly takes 4-5 days, right? And now only you can take that book, because if you take that book and just just finish it now only, so 4-5 days, hardly 4-5 days, and 4 to 5 questions 100% confirm. Very good book. So just stick to this source and do the multiple revision. And one more important point, from 2013 to 2024, whatever UPSC Prelims exams are conducted, just revise those PYQs. Just see the questions and answer. Just 2013, just listen, 2013 to 2024 UPSC Prelims, previous year questions, prelims PYQs. Just solve these questions, and at the last moment, all the coachings will upload the full length tests. So 3 full length test, Vision and Forum IAS and even Amigos IAS, all the coachings only full length test. Don't solve the model test. You take only full length test and solve those full length test. From each coaching, hardly there will be 2 or 3 tests. Take all the full length test of all the coachings and solve it, and I will give you the return, definitely clear the prelims exam. Right? This is strategy. Follow it and be happy. So I'll be always with you people. If you need any kind of help, please be in contact. Right? Classes are still there. Come tomorrow also, but I'm telling this point, right? But don't give up. That's what I'm telling. But now try to read 8 hours. Don't waste the time. Time is very crucial for the people those are preparing for 25 attempt, and those are preparing for 26 attempt. I'll give the different strategy. So at the last class, in my last class, I'll give the strategy for the people who are preparing for 26 attempt, how to proceed. So first next 2-3 months, so what should be our strategy? So how to prepare for optional, when we have to give the time for optional, when we have to give time for those things we'll discuss in the upcoming classes, right? Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Dhanyavad.